What's up everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of Lineart Until I'm Famous. This was a special episode because it was our very first dedicated live stream for this series. Today we were working on a Gothic Nurse, a character that bridges two worlds. I wanted to take the structured, heavy aesthetic of Victorian era nurses and fuse it with the sharp, bold element of modern Gothic fashion. It wasn't just about drawing a costume, it's about making two different eras feels like they belong together, and we've got a lot of technical fabric physics to cover today. So let's get right into the line art. One of the biggest challenges with this design was the harness and the leather straps wrapping around the female form. Leather doesn't behave like silk or cotton, it has tension and resistance, and for the chest area, I wanted the straps to look like they were pressing into the fabric, creating that slight squeeze without looking like they were cutting off circulation. In technical terms, this means varying my line weights at the point of contact. If the line is too thin, the strap looks like it's floating, and if it's too tight, the form looks deformed, and we were looking for that perfect weighted line to show the tension of the leather against the body. Let's look at the neck. I spent a lot of time on the circuit focusing on making the material read clearly, but the real detail is the charm. This caduceus, as a symbol of medicine, I wanted it to feel substantial. It's a metallic piece hanging from the strap, and the drawing has to reflect that gravity. I used sharper and more defined edges for the metal to contrast against the softer texture of the character, and without that distinction in the work, the accessory loses this sense of weight and depth. Another key element in the midsection, it might look like a corset, but it's actually inspired by the high-waisted aprons worn by Victorian nurses. This part of the outfit is crucial for the silhouette because it creates a rigid structure that contrasts with the rest of the character, balancing historical accuracy with a modern dark flair, and is complex because I had to make sure the folds around the waist felt thick and protective, echoing that old school utility while keeping the overall look elegant. For those of you who draw, remember the changing how you handle the lines in those important zones like where metal meets leather or strap meets skin is what gives a drawing a professional finish. It's all about making sure the viewer feels the physics of the character where we are building something that feels grounded, where every shoes from the metallic charm on the Victorian waistlines help tell the story of who this character is. I'm really happy with how this character came to life, the support this session received, and if you have a character of your own that needs this level of detail and professional care, my commissions are officially open. I specialize in high-end illustrations and custom designs, so feel free to send me a DM or share the link in my bio to book your own project, and let's bring your ideas to the life. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.